Hey there, audio listeners, audio fans, audio for authors. Bradley Charbonneau here. Who else would I be? Hey, so I just learned about Headliner, and you can make an audiogram, which is sort of an Instagram little under 60 second video, and add your audio to it. And I want to put a little clip of an audiobook in there. So this is yet again another idea of, we have this audio, how can we spread it around? How can we get it onto the different platforms? Maybe not even so much just audio platforms like podcasting or audiobooks, of course, but onto something like Pinterest or Instagram. Pinterest is next, but let's do Instagram first. So one trick is that I read somewhere that it has to be under 60 seconds. So it's kind of hard to find under 60-second clip of audio, but you can clip it. So I'm going to do here first, Audiogram Wizard. And it wants me to upload a file. So first thing I'm going to do is go grab that file. I already had that here. So this is the first thing to do maybe. Here's my book. And here's my book, Spark. I'm going to take one from Spark. And I see, okay, it's chapter 35. So then I can go over to Spark chapters, find and careful, it's not file 35, but chapter 35, okay? So I got my chapter 35. I can quick listen, chapter 35. There we go, chapter 35. Now I'm going to drag this over to my browser, over to my Headliner. Come on, Headliner. Drag and drop in there. Now it'll say somewhere like it needs to be under 10 minutes in a sec. So here's audio transcription. So I just did this before in testing for this video. And, I'm not sure I want audio transcription. It has this gigantic bit of audio. I'm recording all this stuff. I don't know yet. I'm going to leave it off for now because it just gave me, I'm not even sure what it did. Okay, next. So now select 10 minutes or less of audio. So if I go back to my Vellum and I look, okay, there's my chapter. It looks like half. I'm going to pause this while I go find it in the audio, but I want The Parents Had No Choice down to Wait It Gets Better. Okay? I'm going to pause this video while I'm doing that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm glad I paused because that took forever. Here's a new strategy. Do cut your audio in a friendlier audio cutting program than this. So I've got my, however long it is, that's what I want to clip, start clip, and clip duration. 113. I'm still too long. Let me do pause again. Okay, I clipped my little bit, and it was even then too long. And so now I can see it's 56 seconds. I can see that here, clip duration. By the way, I have a new strategy. Do not edit your stuff in here because it's not very precise and hard to see because it's so small. Unless I can, look at that, time limit selector, 220, Instagram 1 minute, Instagram stories 15 seconds, Snapchat 10 seconds. Hey, now we know. Okay, so I'm ready. I've got my 56-second thing. I got my Instagram for a minute. Great. Next. Instagram is this one. Great. Next. Now I can move this wave around and I can change how it looks. I can do funky things. I can do an equalizer. Yay, that looks kind of fun. Then I'm going to do wave position down at the bottom. I'm going to do high fidelity. I want it to sound better. I'm not going to add any text because I'm going to add, as a background image, I'm going to add my book cover. There it is. There we go. And I made it square. I made it square to begin with. There we go. I'm going to add the progress animation display, which shows like the bar going across. And I'm done. Now it's going to upload the audio. It's going to put it together. And then it's going to give me this like complicated, fancy looking whole video audio editor thing, which is overwhelming if you're not used to video audio editor things. But that's okay because we're done. I mean, all we really wanted to do is get the audio in there. We basically are putting an audio in a video, in a image background, and having it play and having it work easily. And we're letting Headliner do the stuff like make the play button work. So that's all we're doing. I mean, of course, you can do this in some other program, but these guys are making it really easy. And then we're going to make it really shareable. And I like that it has those limits there for the times. So I'm also going to give it a title before I forget. And I'm done. Now, I think, is there a way, I'm not sure if I can share it immediately in here. So I'm good. I can play it, by the way. Play. The parents had no choice but to hang around and hover over their child. So there we go. It's working. And I'm going to export. There we go. So I've got 10. I'm going to send it to me. Add intro, export my video. There we go. We're done. So then it's going to export the file. I take the file. I think I can even share it right there in the screen. Or, of course, I have the file and then I'm more flexible. I can put it up into Instagram. Actually, of course, from Instagram, you got to get it to your phone. So get it onto your phone and then upload it to Instagram. And below here, I will add a link to where this ended up in my Instagram. If I can figure that out. I'm not real Instagram savvy, which is one reason I want to do this, because I don't really use Instagram, but I want to get stuff up there. And I like to mix media, so I want to get Instagram up there. Okay, there we go. So see, you download it here. And then I think there was a thing where it's going to say here. So it says Twitter, but it's not, I can't click it. So maybe I haven't linked accounts or whatever. So I would save the Dropbox and then get it in, or save it to somewhere where I can get it from my phone and then upload it to Instagram. Okay, that was it. That was getting a chapter, not even a chapter, getting a slice of a chapter. I mean, less than 1 minute for Instagram. Pretty background from the audiobook cover or podcast cover you already have. And the audio you already have, and putting it together, making it pretty, and getting it to people beyond just podcasting and audiobooks. Okay, hope that was helpful. This is Bradley Charbonneau from Audiobooks, Audio for Authors, and the author of Spark. Thanks. Hope this was helpful.